the bottom knee just immediately kind of fell away, and we actually started laughing here because he was already getting tired. He's like, this is exhausting. And we kind of just had a laugh in the middle. It doesn't really look like much is going on, which is how it's supposed to look. But it is incredibly exhausting. You see here, monitoring that bottom leg. See, he tries to use his inside foot on my leg to start making distance. So I immediately recognize that. I move my body position to get his foot off my leg, then drop my hips, and now his knees are together. Now, because his knees are together, he's worried about the lower body. That gives me the chance to move to the upper body. And now right from here, bring the knees and the head away from one another and flatten them out. So right from here, we go in. Good distance. We're nice and close. He tries to off balance. And you see the second he overextends, so he tries to shoot into deep half guard. Because of the fact that the throw post is there, when he goes to shoot into deep half, or tries to put an underhook in, right from here, you see that top leg has to shoot out for him to start loading my weight onto him. But because he can't control the space between my knees because of the fact that the V-grip is in place on his neck, when he goes to shoot into deep half and split my legs, you see he tries to pendulum out to the side. It's my hand or my leg versus his semi-extended arm. And now from here, because the hand can't move close to the head and the head can't move close to the hand, he can't get to this position where he's anatomically stronger because the extremities are closer to the body. So he's fighting everything from here. So it's just my leg, my ability to sprawl my leg back versus his ability to bicep curl my leg in. And when he goes to shoot into deep half guard, he's at a huge mechanical disadvantage. And as he goes to overextend and tries to elevate me, he just gets flattened right into half guard. You see right from there, I sense a slight overextension. The second I feel that overextension of the knee, I hip switched. Boom, knees come together, now the knee comes out, now I'm past the top leg, now I'm past the bottom leg, now he's flattened out in half guard. Now he's pushing away heavily with the knee, so we go into more of a low head position. And now he overextends, I hip switch, and boom, we're past that top knee, we're right back to high head. So right from here, he senses a slight overextension, and boom, we're past that top knee. Now because we're past that top knee, we work on the bottom knee. Now we're over the bottom knee. Now we have him flattened out. Immediately stuffing that bottom leg, making sure he doesn't get it back to the hip. Closing the distance. He pushes away with the knee. We go more to a low head position. Hip switch, sprawl past. And that is the end of the fourth round there with Ethan. And there's Ty. So you see, it doesn't really look like much is going on, but the whole time they're just carrying body weight. They have no ability to off balance you, and it's just constant forward pressure of them carrying body weight. There was not a second in that entire in all those rolls in that 20 minutes. It wasn't a second in those 20 minutes, besides in the resets, obviously, where my opponents weren't carrying my body weight, and that is incredibly exhausting. Carrying body weight they were carrying body weight, and they didn't have the ability to off balance me in a manner which would make it so they weren't carrying my body weight. And that's exactly what we talked about. You just go in, you set up camp, and you wait for your opponent to overextend so you can either beat the top knee, beat the bottom knee, or pommel over the legs, and then work from there. So